Hi everybody, my name is Anthony. I am doing my first reaction video. I picked just a random episode of MASH, the 4077 series, and I just hope it goes well. So, what episode is
Where are the
this?
sigmometers?
Maybe the nurses took them when they bugged out with the patients. Klinger, this is the medicine box. This is the not medicine box.
Bandages
Medicine
are not
box.
medicine?
You can't swallow it, don't put it in here.
Is medicinal alcohol medicine or not medicine?
Not.
Every time the enemy so much as sneezes in our direction, I-Corps evacuates the nurses and leaves us to do all the work.
Major, this ain't dish night at the Bijou for me either. Grab that.
Well, as long as the Chinese are on their way, why don't we just leave this stuff sitting out with a tag on it that says no
It's like they've
starch?
never folded a blanket
When
or
are we
a
leaving,
sheet
Colonel?
before.
I don't even know if we are leaving.
I got space for a half a box of not medicine.
You put this in with this?
Can you swallow either one of those?
Singer, call I-Corps. Ask them if we're getting our nurses back in a day or so, or are we going to be joining them?
Yes, sir.
Triage. Let's go.
These instruments are ready.
All right, put some out at each table, but don't touch anything with your bare hand.
Hell of a way to sterilize instruments when we've got a perfectly good autoclave. As soon as the nurses get back, I want everyone to take a crash course on how to run that thing.
As soon as the nurses get back, we won't need to know how.
Watch it, Charles. You're plastering this kid's wound.
Sorry. I'd be happy to do this in the plastering room where it is supposed to be done.
I want all the patients in
Supposed to be
here. We
done.
don't have anybody to watch them while we operate. Do some suction, quick, fella.
This is such a good series.
You gonna make it?
I don't. Hardly enough pieces here to sew back together. All I can hope to do is buy him some time.
Dear God.
Watched this since I
Did
was a
my divine
kid,
will grant Private Santa the chance?
Retraction, quick! Pull that back while I sew it.
and I don't know why, but for some
That's
reason,
all right. He knows what I mean.
You couldn't cut
MASH,
through a cup of tapioca with this.
helps with my
Somebody
depression a
sharpen
lot.
these
I
damn
don't
scalpels
know
before
why it
they're
does, it just
sterilized.
does.
I'll get on it, sir. A rake retractor.
What's that?
It's just such a
A
good
long thing
series.
with two prongs and a hook on it. Hurry up.
Long thing, hook on a two
Come on.
prongs.
Come on.
You want a can opener?
Want a can opener?
With it, will you?
What do you want from me? I'm not even qualified to be a cook, and they got me doing this nurse stuff.
Okay, boys, let's cool down. Hell. World War II, I once spent 3 weeks in a field hospital without a nurse in sight. No reason we can't last a few days. You apply yourselves, and you'll be amazed at what we can do without them.
Sir, the Chinese have pulled back. The nurses will be here tonight.
Thank God.
Woohoo, it's a party. The nurses are back.
Don't go away like that again. We missed you.
Oh, and we missed you. And we had this great idea. Who had a great idea? Kelly. Kelly had this great idea. It's fantastic. You're going to love it. You know those crummy old records we've got in the jukebox?
Do I? We hold the record for old records.
Well, I traded them in at the evac for brand new ones. We've got Doris Day, Frankie Lane, Johnny Ray, Patty Payne.
And we're throwing ourselves a welcome home party at the Officers Club, and you guys are invited because we're sick of dancing with each other.
Listen, we've got Jitterbug, Cheek to Cheek, and especially for Hawkeye, 6 different Lindys.
Kelly, thank you. God, you're in luck. You're doing great, Lindy. In fact, I taught Lindy everything she knows.
Oh, great. When we're through doing this, maybe we can dance.
Hey, you guys, we're going to meet at the Officers Club in half an hour.
In half an hour.
Day after tomorrow?
Well, why are you so...
Well, how could you do this to me?
Why are you so worried about one little inspection?
I haven't been here in 5 days. Couldn't you have postponed it until we got settled?
Well, that's the thing. Colonel Buckholz wants to see how long it takes you to get settled in after a bug out.
Buckholz! She tries to lower your rating if you can't tell a sterile scalpel from an unsterile one by just looking at it.
Well, you better get on it first thing in the morning.
I better get on it right now. Hold it! Hold it! We got patients in post-op and we have an inspection the day after tomorrow. I want the nurses to meet me in the OR in 10 minutes. No, it's not gonna take that long.
You know, Margaret's voice is so intense through almost
How could
every
they do all
episode
this
she's
in
in.
just 5 days?
In just
Get to
5
work.
days.
I'll be right back.
Ooh, Margaret
Cover
is
yourself
mad.
up, I'm coming in. Oh,
Okay.
good. You're in bed. Get a good night's sleep.
Thank you.
Can I tuck you in, read you a story, get you a glass of hot milk?
No, I'm fine, thanks. Everything okay with you?
The
He's
OR's
Colonel
in a
and he's
shambles.
terrified
There
of
are
Margaret
instruments
right
covered
now.
with plaster. The door to the autoclave is hanging on a hinge. All of the equipment is mislabeled, mismatched, or just plain missing. Thanks to you doctors, I'm going to get thrown out of the army because I don't know where my own equipment is.
Uh-oh.
Calm down, Margaret. If we messed up a bit, then it's only fair that we help you tidy it up again. Now, me and the other doctors will be there tomorrow morning at 8:30 sharp.
7.
7 is better.
7 is better.
Major, what is that down there?
That
Is the
is
floor.
which, astonishingly enough, I am sweeping.
That plaster will not come off with a broom. It has to be scraped off with a razor.
Winchesters do not shave floors.
Do Winchesters heal quickly?
Do they heal quickly? Do they? Uh-oh. Down to...
Webster.
And then he's
track
pulling
down
the razor
everything
blade
on
back.
this list and put it where it belongs.
Right, Major.
I think this thing goes on there.
Well, then where
He
does this
just
thing go?
drops it.
Maybe that's just sort of extra.
Does anyone know where the vascular clamps are?
Yeah, they're in a box of things you can't swallow.
Oh, it's gonna take me a long time to learn this system. Whoa, Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Can I read the label on that box? Surgical stuff and purple things?
Purple
Oh,
things.
great.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable. That's what you are.
I can't help it. Whenever I look at you, I hear that song. By some
Unforgettable.
incredible coincidence, that very song is in the jukebox tonight.
Oh, great.
Tonight.
Hope we can hear it from over here.
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd be over there. I have a cheek with your cheeks.
So what's
name
cool,
Yeah, well, we're
the
never
thing
gonna
that
get
I
out
like
of here
about
until we
MASH
put away all the surgical stuff
is
and purple things.
the people in the background. They do odd things. Like
Hey, hey.
there's
good
one episode
looking.
where
What you got
there's a
cooking?
person
How's about
raking
cooking something
and
up with
he's
me?
I'm cooking
the rake is
hemostats.
like
Some moron
a
broke the
foot off the
autoclave.
ground. It's
Whenever I
quite
look
funny.
at you, I hear that song. And by some incredible coincidence, that very
Tell
record
me
is in...
after work, okay?
I have a cheek with your cheek's name on it.
I have a cheek with your cheek's name on
It's
it.
the songs. The songs. They don't sound sincere enough.
I didn't know. I thought they were kind of cute.
Maybe if I just said something simple like, listen, why don't you and I dance the night away?
That would work on me.
That would
Okay,
work
great,
on
I'll try
me.
that.
Okay, I'll try it.
I understand you're the one who broke the door on the autoclave.
Why don't we just call the Autoclave Club?
I don't have any time for jokes. Just fix it.
I haven't got any time either. I gotta get home and put my tux under the mattress. All right, okay. I'll make you a deal. I fix the autoclave, I go. Okay? Fine.
I fix the
Very simple.
autoclave and then I go.
The hinge is bent, that's all. It takes 3
The
seconds.
hinge, it's bent. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Holy cow. The door just fell.
I don't believe this. I lost an earring in a bug out.
Here, take mine.
Just as a reminder, yes, I
Aren't you
have
gonna wear
seen
them?
these
I'm not going
episodes
tonight.
What are you talking about?
1,000 times.
What's the matter? You feel kind
Probably
of beat?
more, actually.
Yeah. Sort of sick and tired.
I need some volunteers.
Oh, Major, we kind of thought we were finished.
There is an inch of dust on top of the doors to the OR.
Of the
That is
doors.
the first place Buckholtz will run her white glove.
We were up all
So
night.
was I. I don't push anybody harder than I push myself. Now, come on, who's gonna do this?
Who's gonna do this?
Doors, windowsills, the supports under the operating tables, it's all there. As soon as we're through with this, I am going to sleep. I advise you all to do the same, because I want you on your toes tomorrow. Come on, let's go.
He's
Are you still
still.
working on that?
Oh, hi. Is Truman still president?
You know what you're doing wrong. You're using the wrong flange.
The wrong
You gotta use the
flange.
one with the cam on it.
The wrong flange.
The flange with the cam fits in the groove with the tube.
The groove with the
Flange of
tube.
the flam and the groove of the tube. You know, the trouble with machinery is the charm doesn't work on it.
I'll do it. You go to the officers' club.
Go
Kelly,
to
you're
the
terrific.
officers club.
See you over there. Buy you a drink, okay?
Okay.
So, like I said, this is my first reaction video, so leave some comments on things that I maybe do differently or better or stop doing this or start doing that. Yeah. because,
A beer and a rat poison
like I
chaser,
said,
please.
MASH helps me with my depression, and if you can keep all of your remarks civil, would be terrific.
So, you wouldn't want to dance or anything? Ooh, please, that's bad. Didn't take me any time at all.
Huh?
The autoclave, I fixed it in no time.
Oh!
You can burn your hat.
Boy, I really admire
Oh,
you.
not that time.
So, listen. You wouldn't want to dance or anything.
Hey, yeah, it's a great idea.
Back in the day when there was no cell phones, none of that. Now it's time for the slow dance.
So why don't I buy you that drink now?
Yeah, sure. Great.
What would you like?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a big drinker. Something light, I guess.
You want another scotch on the rocks?
That'll be fine.
That'll be fun.
Well, where'd you learn to Lindy?
Oh, taught myself.
Oh.
Actually, I do the same step to everything.
Oh, I love to dance. I learned from my brother. He's a great dancer. We used to practice all the time in the backyard.
Think I might get blocked because
We put the radio
of
on
the
an extra long
audio
extension
not
cord and
skipping,
go off behind
just the
this
video
big fence
skipping.
so his friends
So
would see
we'll
him
see.
dancing with his little sister.
Oops. Aw, she's so sad that Hawkeye doesn't even catch the easy pop-up fly ball.
Oh, yes, Colonel. I follow the manual to the letter. As a matter of fact, we're
I'd
very
like to
careful
see your emergency tray.
Right this way, Colonel.
Colonel, I've inspected the OR.
Did you inspect the tops of the doors?
The tops of the
Sorry, Colonel, I
doors.
forgot.
Then you're saying you haven't inspected the OR.
I guess not, Colonel.
Right this way, Colonel.
She is,
Is this how you always keep your emergency tray?
Yes, Colonel. As I was saying, I follow the manual as if it were my
Major,
Bible.
I can see that everything is according to manual. Do you have some rule that says you can't do better than that?
She's really something, huh? You think we should call the morgue and see if a corpse is missing? Oh, right. There's an inspection going on.
call the
Brendan
morgue and
looks so
see if a
sick.
corpse is missing.
Maybe we should rearrange the
Corpse.
patients so all their wounds are lined up.
Quiet!
Oh, right. Shh.
Oh yeah, shh, shh, shh.
Colonel Buckholz is a real peach, isn't she?
Yeah, with steel wool for fuzz.
A steel
What is
wolf.
this? You only kid around with
buzz.
guys with big feet and cheesy mustaches?
Looks that way, doesn't it?
What's the matter? Is something wrong?
Not with me, there isn't.
Could I see you outside, please? What's going on with you?
Does it matter?
Well, if you're upset with me, I want to know why, because I don't think I've done anything to you.
You can say that again.
Exactly what is your problem?
What's my problem? All right. I'll tell you. It's you, pal. When you're with Lacey, it's hey, good looking. With Webster, she's unforgettable. And me, you treat like a ragmop.
Ragmop?
That's right. R-A-G-G-M-O-P-P, ragmop.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about how when the slow music comes on, you suddenly need a drink, like you're afraid you're going to have to put your arms around me. And then when I try to talk to you, your eyes are on every nurse in the room but me.
Look, is that what this is about? That I was a little distracted last night?
It's not
Just
just
a
last night.
little
It's
distracted.
been like that ever since I got here, and you weren't distracted. You've been avoiding me like I was Typhoid Mary.
Typhoid
It's just that I never saw you, you know, in that way.
You never saw me, period. And why? Just because I'm not 5'9" and slinky with long blonde hair and a perky little nose that would fit in a bottle cap.
It's not that I don't think you're a terrific person.
You haven't the faintest idea how terrific I am. For your information, I happen to have a fantastic sense of humor, a bubbly personality, and I am warm and sensitive like you wouldn't believe. I also sing and play the guitar, and I'm learning to tap dance. And on top of all that, I happen to
cute as hell.
Minute, Lieutenant. What is this racket?
What is this racket?
In here.
So am I in here.
You two are supposed to be working together. I'm being rated on nurse-doctor relationships, and you're in here screeching at each other like two alley cats. I'm sorry, Major.
Two alley cats.
Paste a look of cooperation on your face, or I'll paste one on you.
Nothing wrong, Major.
No, not at all. They were just discussing a medical procedure, weren't you, Doctor?
Oh, yes, right. Yes, thank you, Lieutenant. That was an excellent idea. I think you're right. We should definitely run a hemoglobin on that patient.
Well, it was just a thought, Doctor.
And a darn good one, too.
Would you two kids mind not dripping syrup on my patient?
Not dripping
All done,
syrup.
Carl.
All right, Lieutenant. The supply room is next. This time, see if you can do it in one trip.
Excuse us. Right this way. Show Lieutenant Geyer to the supply room and take notes of anything he finds that's substandard and report back to me. Everyone is working on the late shift tonight. There are a number of things I want to work on in here. Right,
Oh,
Major?
man.
This way, Lieutenant.
I'll need to ask you to open a few boxes for me. I have to check to see if the right pills are in the right bottles.
I wouldn't be surprised if she asked you to check the cotton for lint.
Cotton for lint.
You know what exactly goes into green gravy?
Green gravy.
What is wrong, Margaret? Would you like me to dust under my vegetables?
What?
You're staring at my tray.
I did everything I could to make things perfect, and she still wants more.
From where I sit, perfection isn't all it's cracked up to be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Having spent the day as a nurse, it seems to me to be a full-time job just being good.
Are you telling me I work my nurses too hard?
If he's not, I will.
I don't ask them to work any harder than I do.
Buckholz doesn't ask you to work any harder than she does. Look how it makes you feel.
Honeycutt, the problem is not with me. It's Buckholz. Please, just let me eat in peace.
I mean, I know we have to have inspections once in a while, but the tops of doors, there's no pleasing Buckholz. She's never satisfied. That woman is driving me nuts.
She's almost as bad as Houlihan.
Yeah.
Oh, burn. Hard burn.
Sandler's blood pressure's dropping.
He was in such bad shape when he got here. I'm surprised he's lasted this long. All we can do is keep him on the IV and just let him be as comfortable as possible.
Okay.
Where are you?
Shh. It's okay, I'm here.
Sarah?
Yeah. It's
See,
Sarah.
the thing about MASH is like all of the
I'm
cast,
Do you feel me holding your hand?
I feel, work very well together, even though I know there are some that didn't get along too well, but still they all were very professional about how they filmed this, and it's such a strong piece of TV.
I feel awful.
Don't think about that. Just think about the good stuff, like all the things we'll do when you get better. Like, we could go for a ride in the car. We could have a picnic, maybe.
By a creek.
Sure. We'll spread out a blanket, we'll sit by the water, and I'll make us something to eat.
Yeah.
I'll make fried chicken.
Oh, no.
No, no.
No, not your fried chicken. It's horrible.
I don't like it. We'll make sandwiches.
Bologna with mustard and white bread.
Sure. Sure. Do you feel better?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Now, how hard would that be? Talking to the person, comforting them, and literally dying
Writing up my
in your
report tonight,
arms.
and it'll be filed in I-Corps in the morning. You should be hearing something
So
in the
tough.
next few days.
I hope you found a satisfactory, Colonel.
You have my notes on the supply room.
Yes.
If you want to overhaul it tonight, I'll reinspect it in the morning.
Thank you, Colonel. I'll think about that.
I like a good, tough inspection.
good.
Sharpens everybody up.
Well, I've certainly learned a lot from this one.
Yes, good. Then I'll see you in the morning. I get up at 0500.
Oh, 500.
Major, I'm going over to re-catalog the equipment in the supply room now. Do you want me to rearrange the shelving, too?
I'll tell you what I want you to do. I want you to take the night off and get some rest.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And have some fun.
No kidding. Thanks, Major.
Nurse's quarters.
Hi.
Well, look at you. Sorry she's not here.
Who?
Whoever you came to see.
He came to see you.
Is that so?
You were right. I really wasn't seeing you. Actually, you're everything you said you were.
Well, thanks. That's nice.
I brought these for you.
Oh, thank you.
A whole bunch of dead flowers. Deadish flowers.
Can I come in for a minute?
Well, gee.
I mean, unless it's a problem.
Well, no.
Hi.
Burn!
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Want your flowers back?
No. You two kids have a good time.
Okay.
Okay, we will.
See you later.
We will have a great time.
What's the occasion?
Graduation day. I just got an education.
Did you?
I just got educated.
What was yours?
What was yours?
Yeah, you're right. It's none of my business.
How's your Lindy?
How's your Lindy?
How's yours?
Perfect. But I can take it down a little.
We've got... Okay, this is almost over.
2 more beers.
Dos más cervezas.
Fine.
This would by any chance be your rating from Colonel Buckholz, huh?
I really don't know, and I couldn't care less.
Aren't you gonna open it?
If it's such a big deal to you, you open it. You don't even have to tell me. I failed. Well, I did everything I could, and I'd do the same thing all over again. There's no reason to put myself and everybody else through hell to satisfy some crazy notion that good is never good enough. So you can just put it away. I know what it says.
Just put it away.
What does it say?
You and your nurses were found to be satisfactory.
Satisfactory.
Satisfactory. That's
You
the...
bet your life that's good enough. I would have killed myself for her and she wouldn't give me a better rating. This way, I did my best. I passed, and I get to live to enjoy it.
Good for you, Margaret. Good for you.
Thanks, BJ.
Bottoms up.
Later. I paid a nickel for this song.
Bottoms up. A whole nickel. Now it's almost like what, buck a song. Yeah, all right. That was the end of my first recording. I really hope... I'm pretty sure the sound is going to get me blocked, but whatever. Let's try it.